Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Tip-off goes to Houston. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back, man. His body betrays him.
Smith with it. Outside Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Motiejunas. Back to Harden. Baseline jumper, and that one's good. Harden's got his first 2 points of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. To the inside. Here's Motiejunas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron dishes to Thompson. Smith the pass to Thompson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Howard gets to Ariza. Harden left side. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Smith.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Cannot hit, so Houston will take it the other way. Ariza kicks to Harden. The pass to Motiejunas. Beverly against Irving. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Smith takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
With the pass. Here's Beverly. Kicks it to Motiejunas. From deep, Harden. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. The Houston Rockets are built around the three-point shot. Make no mistake about it, they set a record for a single season in team-made threes. They have so many guys that can hoist it up and hit.
Yeah, and they all have the green light to do so. Last year, you talked about leading the NBA in percentage of shots from beyond the arc, and it wasn't even close.
Now, here's Irving. Harden missing his last shot. And Thompson kicks to Love. Irving with a clean look. Here's Smith. And he uses the glass on the way up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Ariza. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop by himself. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, He gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Beverly against Irving. And a wide open look for Howard. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson dishes to Irving. Love outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden with it. Guarded now by Irving. Harden the pass to Motiejunas. Dishes it to Beverly. Cans the shot from the wing. Beverly's got his second bucket of the game to go. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeBron kicks to Smith. Back to LeBron. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Offensive rebound. Irving for 3. And the shot is good. Irving's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Irving against Harden. Smith outside. LeBron outside. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break, but how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Terry is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Corey Brewer. Then there's Beasley. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
That drops. Beasley's got his first basket of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Fry dishes to Shumpert. And rejection by McDaniel. Down low. Unloads from 9. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Beasley.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Clark, Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
Yeah, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Not as good. The Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McDaniel. For Cleveland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Feeds it to Capella. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Terry kicks to Capella. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And now here comes Terry leading the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench strength.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Capella, and he makes good on the layup. Capella's got his second basket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Out to the wing. From downtown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Dellavedova. Now the feed to LeBron.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Rockets trail by 8. Capella, the pass to McDaniels. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brewer pushes to McDaniels. Terry in the corner. McDaniels kicks to Beasley. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his third rebound tonight. And here we go. That's good from Shumpert on the assist from Dellavedova. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
There's the bucket. Good. Rockets trail by 10. There's the dish to Brewer. Down low. It's tipped. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shumpert passes to Fry. Power down with both hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Terry dishes to McDaniels, and the free ball is good. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter. And the first half is...
Well, James,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They showed their superiority in the second quarter and got well out in front. taking a 9-point. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. That's the groups the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverley, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
Here's James, got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ariza, the stupendous finish in traffic. Ariza's got his first points of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Irving drives in. Thompson with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Beverley kicks to Harden. Houston gets it back. Ariza passes to Howard. Over in the corner, Beverley. Howard with it, picked up by Thompson. A second chance effort. Aniuna's no luck.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The shot by Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
A nice shot by Howard.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Cleveland leading by 13. Pulls it up. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Love wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 11. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Aniuna's with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Howard can't hit.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
The Cavaliers leading by 7.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play. It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, they're getting beat down the floor. And really, unless you're going to the glass, you have got to sprint back defensively.
Ariza outside. Howard dishes to Beverley. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Beverly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Shot to stop the drought. Thompson lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 6 points.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Irving against Beverly. Howard gets to Ariza. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Harden for 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thompson. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 8.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Rockets trail by 4. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Beverly. Beasley outside. He gets it up. No good. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And for Houston, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Beasley. Brewer is out there at Patrick Beverly. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Capella in at the 5. And they're running, moving it up. Here's Shumpert. Bank shot, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Beverly. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Fry, good. Fry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. And Brewer kicks to Capella. Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. Mozgov with the steal. Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Brewer, the pass to Capella. Ariza outside. Houston moving the ball around. Mozgov dishes to Shumpert. Outside for Jefferson. Here's Dellavedova. It's good from the top of the key. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Shumpert. Brewer with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Capella. He feeds it to Beasley. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Pass to Jefferson. He kicks to Dellavedova. Nailed from three-point land.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron's checked in for Jefferson. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. Howard's checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for Corey Brewer. Dellavedova kicks to Love. He dishes it to Dellavedova. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ariza against James. Howard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right.
You
Showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Stolen by Thompson. LeBron passes to Love. Here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. It's Harden with the drive. Beasley gets to Ariza. Oh, good with the triple. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Irving dishes to LeBron. Lets it fly from 18. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Beverly, and the rejection by Love. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Here's McDaniels. The Rockets again can't hit. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Now the pass to Fry. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's blocked. They retain possession. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. Back to Shumpert from past the arc. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere. And no doubt that played a part in the big win.
They get a hand on it. Unhindered. Going all the way. Nice shot by Terry.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of Pippen.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So It's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving, who notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-1 or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for